it's so much easier for me to show you than to try to even, I can't even type it all up. I'm gonna show you what my lesson plan template looks like now, and I condensed it because it used to be individual pages and it gave me anxiety and it overwhelmed me every single time. But here's all of the things that I have to fill out on my lesson plan every week. So this is our typical lesson plan template. And like I said, each of these columns used to actually be individual pages, but I like doing 5 documents or like 15 pages, it stressed me out. So I asked if I could convert it into this format that you see here. But even still, this is just a typical lesson plan template for the week. So we have to have the TEKS, which are our standards in Texas. We have to have the content objective, the language objective. We have to have the vocabulary that we're going to be using, what materials we're going to be using. Then we have to break down, I teach history, so we do a hook, line, sinker type of format. So we have to have all of that. We have to have what higher questions we're going to embed into the lesson. We have to have what student products we're going to be looking for. What are we expecting the students to do as the outcome? Our anticipatory set, the instructions, and then we have goals that we have like on our campus and on our team, and we also have to include those in the plan somewhere throughout the week. So if we're doing a vocabulary strategy for the week, what is that one? If we're doing our spiraling for the week, what does that look like? If we're doing our like STAR, which is our state exam focus for the week, what is that going to look like, and where is that going to fit within the week for our calendar? I don't have a problem lesson planning. I love to know what my kids are going to do. Very routine, very rigorous, very like my kids love my organizational style because it helps them thrive and it helps me thrive. This is exhausting. So I've been in the classroom for 10 years and in education for about 14. And I find lesson planning, like the process of lesson planning, I actually love it. I like sitting in my classroom or sitting with my teacher bestie and really thinking about how I want my kids to move throughout the classroom. When are they up? When are they down? I like to visualize what I'm doing, what my kids are doing. I really like lesson planning. What I don't like is the paperwork that comes with the accountability. Like, my kids benefit greatly from my lesson planning process. I even have a daily slideshow that literally has every single activity and instruction that we have done all year long that they can access and their parents can access and my admin can access, that goes all the way back to the first day of school. Everything that we have done is in that slideshow. It's like 580 slides at this point in the school year. So there is evidence of my planning. There is evidence of student learning and engagement. There is evidence of everything that they are asking me for and everything that I do professionally. I just have to also do all of that and do this paperwork. What's also frustrating is that this is like year 10 and I've been in the same content for about the past 5 years or so. And so I've proven multiple times over my effectiveness and my expertise in the craft of teaching. And so the fact that I have to conform to this paperwork process and not just be trusted as the paid, proven professional that I am is what makes it so frustrating. So it's the time that it takes for me to process in a way that makes sense to my brain, that makes sense to my pedagogical ideologies about education and my classroom, my routines, my structures, and then have to also turn around and fill out all of this paperwork for the accountability's sake. That's the part that I don't like.